Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second down and 4.
Check smash. 60 Bison, 60, check up.
Running left, it's Barkley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
17-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Steelers first
Again,
down.
it's Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Malik Neighbors, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
8 yards. And the Steelers.
Hot 70, hot down.
First and
Pack
goal
to 60,
at the
pack to
3-yard
60.
line.
Hey, Smash.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Newton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
Steelers 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A gain of 7 that time, second goal. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Newton to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Fights through and now a crease. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing his dart. It's complete to Cruz. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Victor Cruz, 55 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Here we go.
He's still on his feet, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cam Newton, 42 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third.
35-35.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And shedding him off in open field. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A.J. Dillon, 65 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey now for the point after. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game at 42 all.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. There he goes, Brandon Marshall. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Brandon Marshall, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Steelers, 42.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Makes it 3rd.
Newton. Looking in zone for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A handoff, Barkley running left. They'll get this down to the 38.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, and try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go, set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready? Let's go.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Steelers 56. Steelers 42.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing is Newton. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Steelers first down.
Now Newton. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Odell Beckham from 19 yards away. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
Cam to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Let's go now.
A short one there, caught by Likely. Powering his way forward. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. steal. And now look at him go. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
62. Steelers 52.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Newton. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
Short one there, caught by Likely. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Brandon Marshall from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.